Hi Sag, it's Christina here from In the Know Tarot, here to do your current situation reading. Now this is the end of September, however it could resonate with you when this reading finds you. Now I'm using 3 different decks for your reading today. I'm mostly using Everyday Witch Tarot. I've pulled one card from Find Your Happy by Shannon Kaiser, and I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite just for clarification. Now, I am doing personal readings at this time. If you would like to order a personal reading, you can find information on how to contact me in the description box. I am also starting a contest. So, for every 100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a free recorded reading. So, in order to be entered for this, the only thing you have to do is subscribe to my channel and then comment on at least one video. So you can just comment on at least one video and I will enter you in to the contest. And then I will also announce the winner. So, but it won't be until I have 100 subscribers. Okay, so I'm just taking a look here, but your first card is the Sun card. And that's upright. Some of you could have been dealing with a Leo in the past. This looks like a very positive, very happy situation here in the past. This was a very fulfilling situation. A very nurturing, loving situation. We've got the King of Pentacles. Some of you could have been dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but it is a general reading. And we have the 10 of Cups here, followed by the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Everything in the past was upright. Everything. Now, I am getting here with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is representing work, okay? So, could be representing work life. 10 of Cups represents our home life. With these two cards separated by the 6 of Pentacles, I'm getting, in the past here, there was a healthy balance of both. You had a healthy balance here in the past. You had, it's like some people say, all work and no play. This is like having work and play. So, an equal amount of both. You worked really hard, you played really hard. Now, you also reaped, okay? You also reaped the rewards because of that. And you had things to show for that. You also felt secure, warmth, security with the Sun here. Taken care of, provided for. It seemed like a really good situation. The only thing that I'm picking up here is with this King of Pentacles, I am getting a vibe like someone, possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, like I said before, but really could be any sign. This person wanted their cake and eat it too kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a, gotta have my cake and eat it too kind of vibe. That's what I'm getting. So, for example, if that doesn't literally mean that they were cheating, this is the type of person who always wants more, wants more, wants more. Doesn't seem like a person who's appreciative of what they have. They don't really appreciate it. They don't really see what they have until it's gone kind of person. This is someone who, like I said, wants their cake and eat it too. They just want more. Could be materialistic, wealth, power, money. Want more. They want more. This person is driven by power, driven by money. But like I said, the situation looked like a good situation. It looked like a healthy balance of the two at least. Now, I'm going to get a clarifier for the Sun card. Just one card for the Sun. Okay. We got the 10 of Swords. So, looks can be deceiving is what I'm getting. Okay. So, this person everything looked good. Okay, everything looked like the perfect picture, the perfect family in the past, the perfect, like I said, the healthy balance. Everything looked good. This person is putting on a show here in the past, this King of Pentacles, regardless of what sign it is. And there was some backstabbing behavior with the Ten of Swords here. Something to do with cake and eating it too. They had to have their cake and eat it too. That it wasn't enough. Someone wasn't enough. It's like this person always wants more. And I'm not sure if it doesn't have to be cheating. Of course, it could be for some. But this person, there was definitely some backstabbing behavior. I'm going to get a clarifier for the Ten of Wands. Also, another thing it could be, okay, is that it looked like it was a healthy balance, but one person could have been doing all the work while the other was playing. Now, that could be for some, okay? Someone like I said, this person had a way of acting or showing like they were doing more than what they actually were doing. They were kind of putting on, and they were putting the load on someone else. So this is like they were, for example, like delegating. So if we're talking about work, this is like your boss delegating all of the work to you so that they can take credit for that work, but they really were off doing something, personal on that time where they were supposed to be doing that work. They delegated that work. They made you do all of that work, and they took the credit. It's like that kind of thing. It's like, for like looking at it, like they look like they've reaped the rewards. Okay, they got the rewards, but they didn't really put in the work. It looked like they did. And for some, like I said, it was cheating. This person just wasn't satisfied, didn't know what they had until they lost it, kind of thing. They were giving their attention. They were spreading their attention in, between two people, for example. I'm gonna we've got the High Priestess here in the present. I'm just gonna get a clarifier for that. Okay, and we have the Sun card, and that's reversed, okay? So this is when you see the truth of the situation. So someone might have been in denial in the past year. Someone might have not wanted to see a situation for what it was. Someone might have made excuses. Someone might have, they might not have wanted to believe something. So, for example, let's say you saw red flags. You didn't really want to accept that for truth, so you told yourself something else. You made excuses for this person. You made excuses for this to be okay. For example, you wanted to keep this job, so you liked certain aspects of the job. You didn't want this to affect you losing your job, so you in your brain, in your mind, you made a rational explanation that you could accept so that you can continue putting up with this, this treatment or injustice, imbalance, something here like that. You or someone else, or you're just going to have to flip it around. But this is, like I said, in the present here, this is like seeing the truth of the situation. This is recognizing it, seeing it for reality versus what you had pictured in your mind. It's like you had envisioned something different, and now this is like seeing the truth of the situation. And this also is good because now you know the truth. You don't have to guess, okay? There's no more making excuses, and maybe you didn't understand why this was happening. Now when you know the truth, you don't have to guess anymore. You also don't have to make up, because when you're guessing, you're kind of making up these little, you know, these little stories or fabrications, and you don't really know when you're guessing. Guessing is not accurate, but here you know the truth, and the truth is what's final. The truth is what is actually going on, and therefore you don't have to continue to make up these little lies to yourself. I feel like someone was kind of lying to themselves. If you weren't lying directly to yourself, you were justifying the behavior. Okay, justifying the behavior. This is you not justifying the behavior. This is you accepting the situation as it is and recognizing. Now we've got the Page of Wands, and that is that Page of Wands here is reversed. I'm going to get a clarifier, but I do feel like this is someone who, this Page of Wands, and it could be a fire sign, so like yourself, Sagittarius, or an Aries or a Leo, like I said, because we had the Sun card twice. Page of Wands reversed. Okay, we have a Knight of Wands, so definitely could be a fire sign. This fire sign is coming in quick, and they have like an opportunity or an offer for you, and you have to be ready to take it. For some, with the Six of Cups, we have a love situation, but you have to be ready for this, okay? You have to be ready for this. I'm also getting that this person, or you know this, like they think you're like, they have narrowed it down, okay? So it's kind of like when someone, like, for example, if someone were going through applications for a job, they selected your application or your resume. They've already logically they've pulled your resume. They've pulled your application, for example. They used logic when making this decision. They might have, they've already narrowed it down to you. You are their choice. Even if you haven't had the interview yet, for example, they've already selected you. They want you based on your experience, based on, and this is just if I'm using work here, because for some of you it's going to be work, for others it's going to be love, but they've already selected you based on your resume, based on your experience, based on, even if you haven't had the interview just yet, they're going to offer you the position, okay? So you're going to be ready here to take this offer. It's like they're giving you this chance. They're giving you this opportunity. They've already narrowed it down to you. They've already decided on you. This was a very logical decision. Now it could be that someone here has narrowed, you know, they might have had other options, but they want to see you, and they're making a commitment here to you. They're offering their cup to you. They're offering a commitment to you. And whether you take it or not, this is your choice, but this is kind of being handed, okay? See, it's being handed to you, okay? It's an opportunity or a chance, like I said, or a cup, or even though that's a pentacle, it could be job. Like I said with that, you're being handed this. This is just being handed to you. It's very easy. You're not having to do anything really except for take it, okay? All you have to do is reach out and take it, because it's set up that way. It's like they already know, based on like your skill, based on the phone conversation that you had when they set up the interview, based on your experience, based on your resume, based on, you know, job history, whatever. They already know they want you, okay? They might even know someone, like, for example, you might have a good reference. They might know someone who knows you and put in a good word. So they already want to hire you, for example. That's what I'm getting here. So, this is just being handed to you, and it's your decision whether you take it. If it's not work, it's something. It's a love offer. It's something coming in here. In the present, if it's not already here, like I said, it was very this person maybe is more inclined, if it's not work. If it's work, it's definitely a logical based decision. They're doing this because they feel like this is the best. You're the best, you know, choice for this position. But if it's love, it's like they're still, it's very, very logical. It's like they're choosing you. They're choosing you. So you have the option here to choose them back or to walk away from this and not take this opportunity or not take this offer. Someone might be, you know, asking you out on a date. Someone might be asking you to commit, something like that. Someone might be asking someone, they might be popping the, like, proposing, popping the question, like giving them, like, you know, a ring, for example. It's a lot of different things. I see that they've decided on you. You have to decide on them. Are you in or are you out? So it's going to be your choice whether you take that offer, whether you take this opportunity. But this opportunity is just being handed to you, okay? So we've got the Star card in the future. That could represent an Aquarius. We've also got the Devil, and that could represent both of these cards are reversed, but the Devil could represent a Capricorn. Let's see. I'm going to give a clarifier for the Star. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. So this definitely could be a fire sign, but this could also represent you. Let's see. What do you want to create? Okay, what do you want to create? So in the future here, let's see, the Devil, and that's reversed. We've got the Queen of Swords. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Something about the hands here with that Star card. Something about the hands. Like, this is like literally out of your hands, okay? So you're not creating this. And I'm not saying that you're not choosing this opportunity. I'm not saying that you're not accepting it. What I'm saying is that it's just happening, okay? This is just happening. It's hard to explain. It's not anything that, let's see. For example, let's just use this as an example only. But let's say you were applying for jobs and you applied for a specific job with a certain company. And 3 weeks later you get a phone call, but it's not for the specific job that you had applied for. They've already filled that. But they have you in mind for something else based on your skill, based on your experience. It's not the one that you originally applied for, but you would probably want this one even more. This would probably be more, it would fit you better. It would suit you better. It's what you're you're more qualified, or it's something that you would rather have, and it kind of like finds you. It kind of, you didn't even really apply for that job, and because of that, these people specifically sought you out and made a decision based on your skill set for this particular job, based on, you didn't even really apply for. That's just an example, but that's what I'm getting. It's kind of like out of your hands. You didn't even really create it. It just kind of showed up. So this person showed up in your life. This job offer showed up in your life, and you just didn't really, it's not anything that you really had control over. I'm going to get one more for the Devil reversed. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, and that one is reversed. Like I said, it's not something, it's not like your usual, like, it's not something that you've sat around and dreamed of, for example. It's not something that you had envisioned or you had planned. This is something out of the blue, something that just kind of happened, something that found you. There might be a specific reason this found you. It might have to do with something that you have done a long time ago. Like I said, if it is work, because of what you did before, this is like why this is lining up the way it is now. We've got the Two of Swords, and that's reversed, and I want a clarifier for that. But I think even though this isn't something you really dreamed of, this isn't something you created, this isn't something that you envisioned, it's still something that would suit you. It's still something that you're going to be happy about. It's still something that you're going to want to take. It's still something that, you know, or at least consider. Okay, it's still something you're at least considering here, because I see you considering it. They've already decided on you, and I see you maybe have to go to the interview, for example, and you have to see how much pay. You have to see what the hours are. You have to see what the benefits are. You have to see, you know, you have to really look at it. You need to look at everything. You need to see what all is being offered here before you take it. That's all. If it's like that, if it's love, this is you considering, okay? And like I said, they already have their heart set on you. And this is you thinking about it. So, for example, if someone pops the question, you're not going to give them the immediate, I don't think. You're going to think about it. You're going to say, I need time to think about it. Even at the job interview, you might say, okay, well, I'm going to go home and think about it, and I'll get back in touch with you. It may not be something that you feel comfortable with answering right then, for example, but you are considering it. We've got the Two of Wands, and that's reversed. And for clarification, we have the Six of Cups upright and the King of Pentacles. And like I said, could definitely be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. With the Magician, it could be an Aries. For some of you, it's definitely love, okay? It's definitely feelings of love here. So it could be as simple as someone asking you on a date, and you're thinking about it, considering it, to, you know, spending your life with this person kind of decision. This is going to be very different. Commitment is not only love, though. We could definitely have you're committing yourself to this job, you're committing yourself to this project, you're committing yourself to something. You're at least considering it. So it's a big decision. It's not a little decision, okay? So this is a big decision when you're committing yourself to something, when you're saying yes. And for some people, they have commitment issues, and because of possibly past betrayal, for example, with the Ten of Swords in the past here, and even something as minor as saying yes to a date, that right there is a big decision for some people. So when I say it could be as minor or as major, I mean, for some people, minor is major. So it's really going to be different for all of you. I feel like, though, with the Magician here, you are manifesting this, okay? You're manifesting this. You're accepting the offer. So you're deciding to accept the offer. That's what I'm getting. And the King of Pentacles, I just want one card for the King of Pentacles. Even though I know this could represent you and you manifesting this situation. This is when the moment when and you could have been manifesting this situation and not really realizing it. But like I said, I don't feel like it was necessarily in your hands, but you may think that it wasn't, okay? You may think that it wasn't in your hands, but it was actually something that you did a long time ago, okay? What you did a long time ago set you up for this moment that is happening now. For this situation now, what you did a long time ago set you up for that. So you may not realize, because you weren't necessarily focused on you want this, you might not even been looking for it, but like I said, you did manifest this, okay? You manifested this. So the offer is here. You're considering. You've manifested this. I think this is something you want. Because even if you're not aware that you manifested it currently, at some point you did manifest this. So at some point you wanted this, okay? At some point you wanted this. But do you still want this? So let me get a clarifier for... flipped over. I'm not going to take it yet. A clarifier for the King of Pentacles. Okay, and then I want a clarifier for the Magician. Okay, I got 2 for the Magician. I've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I've got the 3 of Wands reversed. And then for clarification for the King of Pentacles, I have the 8 of Wands, and that is reversed. Okay, I'm going to go over here and look at the outcome just for a second, and then we'll go back to that. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, and that's upright. We've got the Knight of Cups, and then we've got the Emperor reversed. I'm going to get a clarification card for the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles, just one card for the 5 of Pentacles, and that's upright. Okay, I've got the King of Cups, and that's reversed. And then I want to get a clarifier for the Emperor, and that is reversed. Okay. What I'm getting here, like I said before, it's just there's a delay, okay? So that may be why you're not recognizing it. And it also may be why you are not accepting this offer right now, because I'm not saying you're not accepting it. I'm saying you are taking time and you're considering. So you're trying to make a decision here. And what I'm getting is a big decision. So, like, you're not saying no, but you're not saying yes like that. And this person, like for instance, if they're offering you, if they want to spend the rest of their life with you, and they say, you know, will you marry me, for example, and you say I have to think about it, and then you're taking time to think about it, they might not understand why, for example. Or this job, like, you might have to take time to think about it. It's the reason why you are delaying the decision-making process here could have something to do with the past betrayal. If it doesn't have something to do with the past betrayal, it has something here to do with the fact that you manifested this already. So for some of you, you don't want to repeat the same mistakes. For some of you, you've already done this before. Literally, in this lifetime, you might have done this before, or another time you might have done this before. But regardless, the reason why you don't think you manifested this, and for example, if it is like that job situation where you didn't even apply for the job, you're going to really need to think about it, because maybe you don't know anything about that certain specific position. Maybe you've never done that before. You're going to need to think about it because you don't understand how you're even getting that offer. It's like when you get something out of the blue and you did nothing to get it, and you're like, so you kind of, there's a delay here. There's a delay, and maybe that gives you time to make a decision. That delay is just because I'm getting there's like a delay with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. There's a delay. I'm also getting that this is not by chance. This is not by this isn't luck. This isn't chance. This like I said, you at some point manifested this. You may not be aware of how you manifested it, but you did. And now you may be trying to figure out, how, how you manifested this. You manifested this into existence, and you're not quite sure how. It's something you're not seeing. It's something you can't see, something hidden, something that happened a long time ago. You manifested this. But it's like you asked for one thing and you got something else. You got a job, for example, but you got a different job. You're just not quite sure how that worked out that way. Or you really wanted, for example, you had a specific type of person that you would date, and then you got somebody completely different, but it worked out. So you got a job that was completely different, but it worked out, for example. Something like that. I feel like this is going to work out, though, because it already worked. It's like you've already done this. Not literally, but you set this up already. So it would work out like this. So you're just kind of like letting it happen now. So this is like going with the flow of things. So what you did before is causing this to happen now. I don't see, though, I feel like you're thinking about taking this opportunity, but I don't see you saying yes or no. I see a delay right here. I see like consideration, and I'm feeling excitement. So you are excited about the situation. That excitement leads me to believe that you will take the position, because I feel the excitement. And I'm not sure if you're considering taking it versus not taking it, or if you're more excited